between help and self, somewhere between myself and help, somewhere. My time is gonna be underground uplift movements, generating new improved sound revolutions, exhaling swelling minds, climbing cliffs of evolution, evolving new metal shells, rewriting histories to recite rebel, insight to spark mind advancement, return to mechanical other dimensional planets, usurp tyrannical bandit, controlling ancestor families with radio weapon anthems, fear truce proof beaming to a house near you, see-through vapors for inhaling and derailing our progression dependence, penance for pitiful whimsical episcopal missiles, newspaper issued morph tissue prose, scatter my foes like rain matter tattered by the message of news station clothes. I'd rather walk the plank into a tank of bloody bangles, mangled freedom, malleability, strangle, maneuver angles, troops invade my brain, changes shift reality planes, the vain vengeful language approved through life's pain anguish, strangers among us, kingdom upon us, in God we trust, the force of 1,000 tanks, rush the peace rally rust, for the arms shipping tally of banks, thanks but no thanks, knowledge loose the epidemic flew till your cruise ship sank, kites flew and struck lightning, media idea attacks found in underground order of sound, I've always been skybound, gather the crowd, in cloud of high smart amounts, and let's all shout the fuck you anthem out loud, for the middle finger lingers longer than the one on the trigger, tinkering bigger financial figures, selling broken English catchphrase singers, and selling our culture to the vultures feast in a gamut of chess piece pawns and dragon spawn positioning, for economic recession, long invasion, engaging patriot time bombs, disappear, reappear, but still gone. When life gets controversial, confront it, hunt it down, and if you're forced to fight, well then beat it to the ground. Live for the crowds, uplift to the clouds, expose the sound and screaming out loud, forever living underground. George Bush is a man who sold hard drugs for the masses medicine. Now his son is president, is it evident? We're all pretty ignorant in this present, like somewhere along the lines what we represent lost its judgment and senses, and bought commercial advertising slots to endorse its repetitive ending, lending $1 for the promise of lending 100 more literature cured Moorish conquering descendants, like bloodlines traced edible abducted tenants, and he didn't lie by the controller's seductress message, lessons ending in diploma commercial, live rehearsals. Remember when rap was controversial, criticized noise pollution, unsuitable for the masses consuming, but then the institutions started to make money and manipulate our music for more lucrative solutions, to the point we weren't even included. Now it's trivial and rap's just hip-hop nuisance, brother, hovering above us with promise of losing our soul usage, and if the air is polluted, why bother scheming on the purifying movements, energy spent gasping and under breath regrets. For instance, my mother died 1,000 deaths for me and I never even heard her scream, never even learned her dreams, busy earning self-esteem like it was all the scheme to take my time in exchange for one's hopeful pondering dreams. Fuck that team, ABC deleted scrub clean, glossy sheets, living platinum plated men, coercing me to endorse their trend. Knock me down, go ahead, I'll still continue screaming and dreaming the words of freedom even after the aftermath of my death. And I promise I'll rise again, promise they'll break will I bend. So what, you think nothing's wrong when advertisements and lies and distorted truths beat into my head all day long? And this isn't just a pessimistic song, it's a lesson based on evidence and sentences I'll be crafting till the problem's gone. When life gets controversial, confront it, hunt it down, and if you're forced to fight, well then beat it to the ground. Live for the crowds, uplift to the clouds, expose the sound and screaming out loud, forever living underground. When life gets controversial, confront it, hunt it down, and if you're forced to fight, well then beat it to the ground. Live for the crowds, uplift to the clouds, expose the sound and screaming out loud, forever living underground.
I was made by revolution to speak to the masses. Speak to the masses. I was made by revolution to speak to the masses.
I can't believe they turned us people into robots.
I was made by revolution to speak to the masses.
I can't believe how it turned out like this.
I was made by revolution to speak to the masses.